I just found out something about these people, especially Sonia Uche and Chinenye. Among all the actors that we all know that are into movie production or are being featured into movie, you see these two people that I just mentioned their name. I just found out something about them that is different from other people that we've been seeing. And also, there's another of this actor that I just noticed that people love too. And this lady, we hardly hear about her. The only time you got to know that yes, she's there and she's really pulling the weight is if you are following her on Instagram. That is where you mostly see most of her content and know that she's into movie production, because some people don't even know that she's into movie production. This lady I'm talking about, not everyone knows that she's into movie production. Some are just getting to know that she's into movie production. Some thought that it's just acting, but no, this lady is also into movie production and she's loved too, because the things I saw people did for her, that was when I know that this lady is really doing well. But just that sometimes she's not always there, she's not always online to come and start making that noise. And I also went and checked out her YouTube channel and I noticed that she's also doing well, but then we hardly hear about her, we hardly hear about her name, unless when we watch any of the movie that she's been featured in. Unlike Sonia Uche and Chineye Nebe, this particular lady now, unless you're following her on Instagram or any of her social media account, that is when you know that this is what is happening in her life. She's doing this, she's doing that. Unlike Sonia Uche and Chineye, whether you subscribe to their channel, whether you are following them on Instagram, whether you are following them on Facebook or TikTok, there is no way you will tell me that you don't know them. It's hard for anyone to come across their photo and say that, hey, I don't know this lady. Do you understand? Because each and every day, there is no day that passes without seeing a content about Sonia Uche or Chineye Nebe. You can even tell me that Chineye Nebe, you mostly see her on Instagram, but you see Sonia Uche, if you do not see her on YouTube, you will see her on Facebook, you will see her on TikTok or Instagram. And no, I'm not talking about the post she's making for herself. I'm talking about people talking about her. People talking about her. Most of these actresses are doing their job, but we hardly hear about them. We hardly hear anything about them unless you're following them on their own social media account. That is when you know that yeah, this person is into this project. This time she's doing this or she's doing that. Unlike Sonia Uche, I don't know if you guys are getting what I'm saying. Sonia Uche, whether you're following her or not, one way or the other, even if you're not following her on Instagram, before you pass 20 to 50 reels or posts or Instagram posts, you will see a post about Sonia Uche, maybe from one of her fans or a movie that she's been featured in. Do you understand, guys? But some of these actors that are also producing movies are not like that. The only time you hear about them is if they are being featured in a movie or if you are following them. Do you understand? But then seeing some of these things that these people did for this girl, I'm talking about Chioma Nwoha. Seeing some of the things that her estate people did for her recently, I was like, wow, this girl is really loved. She's one of these actors that are really doing well, but you know, they're not trending like that unless you're within their cycle. That is when you know that this person is actually trending. Do you understand? But then she posted one video. On that video, it was just her estate people advertising her movie. What's the name? The Nanny's Secret. I don't know if any of you guys have watched it. That's the latest movie that she released, The Nanny Secret. So the estate people were advertising that movie. Even the securities around, we are just advertising the movie. I think it's during the night, so she too wasn't even around. She just came back to see people holding the flyer. They just printed everything about the movie on the flyer, and they were just, you know how this type of advertising used to work now. They were just walking around the street, going up, advertising the movie, telling people about the movie, that they should go and watch the movie. This is something good to watch because it's not everyone that get this kind of love. And before people can go ahead and do this kind of thing for you, you must have known what you did to merit that kind of love. You understand, guys? But then there are some of these people that don't even stress themselves about any of this, but then the love is always massive for them. People like Sonia Uche, people like most of them, Funke Akindele, they don't, the love is more than anytime some of these people upload movies, people will go and watch it. Chioma Waha is really doing well. She's really doing well, having her own channel and also producing her own movie. And also when anyone calls her up to be featured in a movie, she is always there to answer. Like the last one that she acted with Sonia Uche, that thin line on Mommy Uche Nancy TV. So she's really doing well for herself. So when she came back and saw what they were doing for her, she also joined them in advertising that her movie. I was like, wow, you see the way this lady is hustling, see the way she's doing everything just to make sure that her movie hits 1 million. Some people will not see this, so some people will not see as she's rolling the streets, doing everything to make people watch her movie. They will not see that one. But when she buys something for herself or come out tomorrow to come and tell people that she's 26 years old, they will start ranting. They will start calling her names that she's lying because of some of the things she has done for herself, like buying herself a car, building a house, owning a big, that is multiple businesses in her name. How does she achieve this? Because she's hustling, doing everything to make sure that her movies hit 1 million. Because it's not everyone that can bring themselves that down to carry flyer and be walking on the street just to advertise their movie. It's not most of these actors that can do this. See, all these things sef is even recently that people started doing it. They started this kind of marketing and advertising. Before, everyone was doing big girl, pride. They want to keep on maintaining their steez. But I'm glad that some people are now changing the narrative. You will see those big boys, big men, them. You see them now on the street telling people about their movie, this and that, please go and watch. You see them even coming online to go out to beg, I release some movie, please everyone should go and watch. Unlike before, they hardly do this thing. But now the hustle is real. If you do not hustle for that your movie, for that your production, you will not get the number of views that is required. The number of views that you'll be getting will be so low. Now everybody is now working hard. People like Chioma Waha, people like Sonia Uche Nancy, Chinenye, Uche Montana. Most of them. Oh, have you seen the one Uche Montana did of recently? I think that particular one's name is Teen Light. You see the way they're all going out just to market and advertise that movie. I'm so happy that each and every one of them is doing everything, like working hard to make sure that they push their movies out there. And then when they announce any of these things, people should not be surprised. People should not be jealous or start lashing at them that they are lying or they are doing one kind business or the other. So guys, what do you think about this video? What do you think about Chioma Waha advertising her movie, the love she was shown in her estate by people living around her and everything? Please share your thoughts and don't forget to subscribe for more gist like this.